It's been 5 years since a St. John's student was last seen. No one knows exactly what happened to Josh Guimond. Still, his family and friends hope for his return.
A student at a Minnesota Catholic college vanished in the middle of the night.
This week marks 15 years since Josh Guimond went missing.
A brilliant college student left a dorm party and was never seen again. No trace and no answers, just endless questions. But as investigators searched for the truth, they uncovered a tangled web of secrets, scandals, and disturbing possibilities. This is the baffling disappearance of Joshua Guimond. Joshua Cheney Guimond was born on June 18, 1982, in Redwood Falls, Minnesota. From a young age, he was academically driven and ambitious. In 2000, he graduated from Maple Lake High School as both valedictorian and class president before enrolling in St. John's University. By November 2002, 20-year-old Joshua was living on campus with 5 roommates, including his close friend Nick Hajdukovic. On the night of November 9, 2002, Joshua attended a small party at Metten Court, a dormitory just a 3-minute walk from his own. Records show he used his computerized keycard to enter his apartment at 11:06 p.m. before heading out. Strangely, there's no record of him ever using his keycard again. At the party, Joshua was reportedly in good spirits. He had been drinking earlier in the day, and while some attendees claimed he seemed sober, others thought he was intoxicated. Around 11:45 p.m., Joshua left the party without saying goodbye. Approximately 15 minutes later, 2 witnesses spotted a man resembling him near a bridge by Stumpf Lake. Initially, friends assumed Joshua had returned to his dorm. Some tried calling him, but they didn't receive a response and figured he was just sleeping. When he failed to attend a scheduled mock trial meeting the next day, they began to worry. Upon discovering that his roommate Nick hadn't seen him that morning, Joshua's friends contacted campus security. A search revealed that his car was still on campus. His personal belongings remained untouched, and his AOL Instant Messenger had been inactive for about 12 hours. Authorities alerted Joshua's parents nearly 24 hours after his disappearance, and the Stearns County Sheriff's Office took over the investigation. One of the earliest theories suggested that Joshua, who was possibly intoxicated, had fallen into Stumpf Lake and drowned. One bloodhound led investigators to the bridge, but an extensive search of the waterways turned up nothing. Rumors of suicide also circulated, but friends dismissed this, insisting Joshua had been in good spirits despite a recent breakup. Another theory involved his friend Nick. After Joshua and his ex-girlfriend Katie Benson split, Nick and Katie allegedly considered a relationship, which reportedly upset Joshua. Some students claimed they overheard an argument between the 2 friends the night before Joshua vanished. Timestamps from Nick's keycard showed that he returned to his dorm around 2:42 a.m., a couple hours after Joshua was last seen. Nick was relatively open with authorities and denied having anything to do with Joshua's disappearance. That said, Nick claimed to have said goodbye to Katie around 2:30 a.m., and Katie said the 2 parted ways around 1 or 1:30 a.m., potentially leaving some time unaccounted for. Nick also declined the opportunity to take a polygraph test, raising further suspicion. After this, the investigation carried on without any solid leads. That is, until the authorities took a closer look at Joshua's computer. His room had not been sealed off immediately, and someone had deleted files from his hard drive after he vanished. While some people suspected that Nick was behind this, it could have been anyone who had access to the apartment, or their guests. In 2008, authorities recovered data from his browser history, revealing surprising details. Not only was he interested in making fake identification cards, Joshua had multiple profiles on Yahoo Personals, where he communicated with both men and women in various chat rooms, sometimes posing as a woman. This led to suspicion that he may have been exploring his sexuality and could have arranged a secret meeting. In 2022, police released the images of 28 men Joshua had interacted with online, hoping to determine if any of them met him in person. Ever since then, many have speculated that an online predator might be connected to Joshua's disappearance. Around the time of Joshua's disappearance, witnesses reported a suspicious man driving an orange Pontiac Sunfire on campus. The car was frequently seen in areas known for secretive meetups. The driver was later identified, but denied involvement. Disturbingly, he had his vehicle destroyed before it could be searched. Many people think he may have been a victim of foul play, especially considering the online dating profiles and the man spotted on campus. However, some think his disappearance may be connected to St. John's University itself. Joshua had reportedly been researching allegations of sexual abuse involving monks, priests, and staff members. Since the 1960s, numerous students had reported abuse at the hands of clergy members. In 1971, a student named Jerry McCarthy claimed that he suffered abuse at the hands of Father Bruce Wolmering, who was supposed to be counseling him at St. John's Abbey. In 2016, St. John's Abbey, the Benedictine monastery on campus, publicly acknowledged credible allegations against 18 monks. However, as many as 100 individuals were accused of abuse in the surrounding areas. Shockingly, some of the accused monks were still on campus when Joshua vanished, and even helped supervise his dorm. Joshua was deeply disturbed by these reports and may have been working on a research paper about the scandals. Adding to the mystery, a private bloodhound hired by Joshua's family traced his scent to St. John's Abbey, but staff initially refused to allow a search. When access was granted, the dogs only picked up his trail near the back of the building, but nothing else nefarious was found. To this day, no hard evidence connects Joshua's disappearance to university staff, an online predator, or foul play. His father sued Stearns County in 2021 for access to the case file, but was denied on the grounds that it could jeopardize the investigation. More than 2 decades later, the circumstances surrounding Joshua's disappearance remain as murky as the night he vanished.